Hello Scale Modelers! In this tutorial I am going to give you my 9 easy steps to a better natural metal finish right after this. The first step is to clean the plastic with isopropyl alcohol. I am doing this to give the paint best chances for excellent adhesion. I am not sponsored by any manufacturer and the brands I use are personal choice. You can find those products in the description. In the second step I apply primer. My advice is to use lacquer-based so-called hot primer. Give it a couple of hours to dry and inspect the surface for defects. This is the point when you should do the repairs because the natural metal finish will show every imperfection. If you made any repairs, apply new primer on the sanded areas. In the third step I will paint all other colors. Personally, I prefer to apply masks over regular paint rather than over metallizers. Step 4. In this step I apply gloss black paint. It is also possible to use gloss varnish. Here I also suggest using lacquer-based paints. I recommend to have this layer dry overnight. Remember, the reflection and the depth of your natural metal finish will come from this layer. Step 5. In this step I lay down the main metal shade. The exact shade you choose will depend on the final result you are after, but generally I start with high shine finish like the polished aluminum here. Why do I do that? Well, because in the next steps the shine is going to be muted more and more. Apply this paint straight out of the bottle in thin layers and have in mind that every layer will reduce the reflection that is coming from the gloss black paint underneath it. Step 6. This layer is almost invisible not only for the camera but for the naked eye, and this is what we want. Model Master Sealer for Metallizers does a great job at protecting the fragile metal finish, and in the same time it looks 99% as good as without clear coat. I applied the clear coat in thin layers and allow at least 12 hours to dry. Step 7. In this step I am starting the so-called paneling process. I outline the panels with thin strips cut out of masking tape. And then I mask larger perimeter with squares of masking tape. Since I already have a layer of clear coat protecting the metallizer, I am not worried about the tape damaging the finish. Step 8. In this step I am changing the color and the sheen of some selected panels. There is a wide range of metal colors, so test and see what works best for you. Again, apply the paint in very light layers. This way I can obtain a strong or subtle demarcation depending on the number of layers I apply. If you feel confident in your airbrushing skills and you don't want to do all the masking, you can always select the panels freehand. I don't tint these paints and they flow nicely through my 0.3mm nozzle. After I am done with the paneling, I leave the paint to dry for a couple of hours. Then comes the most crucial step in the process. Step 9. Cover everything with a coat of metallizer sealer. If you fail to do so, you're going to have all sorts of trouble when the weathering stage comes. To learn more interesting techniques, I strongly recommend to watch the videos on the thumbnails and in the description. Thanks for watching, and until next time, happy modeling!